On the 4th of July, Timmy's parents give him an Uncle Sam hat. A pie comes out of it and hits him in the face, making his parents laugh. Later on Halloween, Cosmo and Wanda give him a pumpkin. Again, a pie comes out and hits him in the face, making the fairies laugh. On Groundhog Day, Chester and AJ give Timmy a toy groundhog, but when it sees its shadow, it becomes enraged and attacks Timmy, then hits him in the face with the pie, making his friends laugh. At last, on April Fool's Day, Chet You Betcha announces that it has snowed in Dimsdale. Timmy rushes out with a sled, but finds that it was an April Fool's joke set up by Chet. The whole town laughs at Timmy. Timmy's had enough and vows pranky revenge on everyone. He tries a joy buzzer on Cosmo, but it backfires, shocking him instead. Timmy wonders how to make his pranks better. Cosmo suggests contacting the April Fool, magical master of comedy and the ultimate prankster. Wanda advises against this, saying that the Fool doesn't know when to stop pranking, and summoning to Earth hasn't been done for that reason. Timmy doesn't care, wanting revenge on her, Cosmo, and everyone in Dimsdale for pranking him all year. Cosmo says that since the Fool is a comedian, he is summoned with an introduction from an MC. Cosmo has Timmy read cue cards introducing the April Fool. The April Fool, who's in the middle of a set at Uncle Knuckles' chuckle bunker, gets poofed into Timmy's room. The Fool is annoyed at this interruption, but Timmy explains what day it is and why he needs help. The April Fool indicates that he didn't know there was a day named after him. Cosmo laughs uproariously at the Fool's comments, then introduces himself and Wanda, adding that she doesn't find the Fool funny. The Fool gives Wanda prank flowers. As she looks at them, syrup sprays in her face. The April Fool starts telling another joke, but Cosmo continues to laugh about the prank flowers. April Fool's face bulges and he tells Cosmo that if he gets interrupted during a joke, he gets a comedic magical buildup. To release some of the funny, Fool extends his hand to Cosmo, shocking him with a hand buzzer. Timmy asks the Fool to prank everybody who pranked him, offering a stick of gum as payment. The Fool happily accepts, taking him and the group off in his magic tour bus. At school, the Fool makes a sign appear, telling Chester to look up for a free braces cleaning. A magnet pulls him up by the teeth and attaches him to a fan that spins him around fast. Timmy laughs at the sight, as does AJ, who walked up, lugging his detailed report on the history of mankind in a wheelbarrow. April Fool makes a lever labeled, "Pull here if you're the smartest kid in the world," appear next to AJ. He pulls it and a flamethrower magically appears, then burns his papers, much to his despair. Timmy laughs again, and the April Fool poofs the group back to Timmy's house. Timmy is still laughing at the pranks on Chester and AJ. Wanda asks if the pranks have to be so mean. April Fool says that all comedy involves pain, setting up another joke, but Cosmo laughs again, interrupting. April Fool experiences build up again, warning Cosmo that he will blow himself back to Fairy World if he doesn't finish his jokes. Wanda again says that the pranks have been more mean than funny, adding that the only other person laughing is Cosmo, which doesn't count because he thinks everything is funny. April Fool poofs them all to their next stop on their pranking tour, the Broken Glass and Pointy Objects Factory. April Fool tells Cosmo to look up and see their next victims. Timmy's mom and dad are up in a plane preparing to parachute down. They discuss how Timmy arranged for them to have free skydiving lessons, believing his words since he's terrible at pulling pranks. The pair jump from the plane, their parachute opens, but Fool magically changes the parachutes into hogs. The Turner parents begin to plummet down toward their broken glass and pointy objects. Timmy wishes for the factory to be changed to the rubber pillows and trampoline factory. Cosmo and Wanda grant the wish, and the Turner parents and the pig land safely on a big mattress. Timmy tells the April Fool that he wants to stop the revenge pranks since he isn't being funny anymore. April Fool gets mad, saying that he isn't going to have his comedic talent be wasted, and will show the whole world what funny is. He removes himself from the area with a magic vaudeville hook. Timmy and his godparents follow. Elsewhere, the Fool has created a giant rocket called the Punchliner, with a giant fist instead of a nose cone. He prepares to launch it, but Timmy and his godparents arrive. The Fool says he will be closing his set with some juggling. The Punchliner will punch the moon out of orbit, eclipsing the sun and causing a new ice age. He declares that no one will be able to stop him setting up for another joke, but Cosmo starts laughing again before the Fool can say the punchline. The Fool experiences build up again. Timmy gets an idea and wishes for the air on Earth to be full of laughing gas. Cosmo and Wanda grant the wish, and a giant canister sprays the Earth's atmosphere with laughing gas, causing every person on Earth to laugh. April Fool prepares to push the rocket launch detonator, setting up another joke as he does, but everyone's uncontrollable laughter makes him begin to swell and inflate. He starts pulling away, but then clings to the punchline. Timmy presses the detonator, and the rocket launches, but thanks to the April Fool holding on to it, April Fool reappears at the Chuckle Bunker, swearing revenge.